Hey everybody, Pete and Fiasco here along with Steve and Michaela Porter. In this week's Disney Dining Show, we are going to check out the Big River Grill. We're here at the Boardwalk doing a couple of reviews, some room reviews, and we thought we would have lunch. So let's go check it out. Okay, so for appetizers, we ordered the brewery nachos. I had them add beef to it, as well as guacamole. So it's $10.99 for the nachos. It's another $4 to add beef or chicken, and another $3 to add guacamole. We also ordered the Asiago artichoke and crab dip for $13. So I don't eat seafood, so I'll let those guys talk about the crab dip. But nachos were good. I was really impressed with the guacamole. It was fresh. It's made fresh here. It could have used a little more kick to it, spice-wise, but it was good. It was like fresh guac. So I didn't have much of the nachos because I'm trying to be good, but they were good nachos. They were better than average. They're not like the best I've ever had, but they were loaded. There's lots of sour cream and nacho cheese, and the chips are really good. There's some tomatoes in there, and some beef and chicken. There's beef and chicken on that. So these are probably going to cost, that's going to be another $4. So these are going to be like $21 nachos. So do I think they're worth $21? No, they're not. But they're good.
All right. So for the appetizers, the nachos were really good. I liked them a lot. I like that it was a cheese sauce and not melted cheese. I know that some people like the melted cheese more than the cheese sauce. This was like definitely more of like a liquidy cheese, but it was good. And it had jalapenos on top. I like that. Overall, yeah, they were good. I mean, they're not, like Pete said, they're not like blowing my mind, but they're good. And then the crab dip, I had higher expectations for, and it just didn't blow me away. I think my wife disagrees, so I'll let her get to why she disagrees. But I just thought the bread wasn't amazing, and the crab dip was like very crabby. Like I like it being a flavor of the dip, but not like crab punching in the face. So, but yeah, it was fine. It was, not as good as the nachos for me.
So I like the crab dip better than the nachos. I think I'm the unpopular opinion on that, but the crab dip has like pico de gallo on the top, so if you get the pico de gallo with it, it's not super crabby, like Steve said. And the bread, it's like a harder bread, but it's not like you're not breaking a tooth on it. It's really good. The nachos are really good. It's like the white queso sauce instead of yellow cheese, which I tend to like the yellow queso sauce better, but it was still pretty good. They kind of have a kick to them, but I might have gotten a jalapeno in there. I don't know. The guacamole, though, was really good and fresh, and yeah.
So I tried both the nachos and the crab dip, and honestly, I didn't find the crab dip to be too crabby. Now, I've had some crab dip before where I was like, yeah, like if you told me this was seafood, or this wasn't seafood, I would probably believe you. I definitely can tell this is crab dip, but not too fishy, not too much of a fishy taste. That fresh pico de gallo on top really added to it a lot. But what I will say is that this guacamole that we added to the nachos, I thought this guac that we added to the nachos was really good. And if you want to be winning, the bread that came with the crab dip plus the guac that came with the nachos, or that we added to the nachos, pair those together, you're winning at that point.
Okay, so for my main course, I ordered the signature ribeye, a char-grilled 12-ounce USDA choice ribeye steak served with white cheddar mashed potatoes and vegetables, $26.99. I also added some sautéed onions that they sauté in beer. And good thing I did. I asked for the steak medium. It came out well. It is a fatty, low-grade cut of steak. This is by no means anything close to the best steak I've ever had. And they did offer to redo it very much. And I'm trying to get her attention because I want you to meet our server, because this is one of the best servers I've had in a very, very, very long time. The fact that this steak wasn't up to par for me is just kind of a side note, because the service has been so outstanding. Her name is Amy from Scotland, and we're all sitting here talking about how awesome she is. The white cheddar mashed potatoes, I just took a little bite of that. They were very good. But the sauteed onions, though, sauteing them in beer covers a multitude of sins with this steak. So I would not recommend this steak. I think everybody else really enjoyed their meal. We'll get around to them. But as soon as I can get Amy, I want to just introduce you to her, because you need to ask for her when you come here. She is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Okay, so this is Amy, our server.
Hi.
And she has been unbelievable. We were all sitting here talking about what a great server you are.
Thank you.
And you were saying you've been here for 7 years.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you worked for Disney, and
Yep.
you worked over in the Rose and Crown.
Love it. Yes, love it.
And now you're over here at the Boardwalk.
And now I get to meet you guys.
Yeah, well, that's the highlight. That's the highlight of your 7 years.
Of course. Right at the top of the list.
There you go. So I just wanted you guys to meet her. So this is who you need to ask for when you come in here. Like I said, makes a slightly above average meal fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you. That's
So-
what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys out, make you happy, do what you want, bring magic in, right?
There you go.
That's what we're here for.
Cool.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, so I got the blackened fish tacos. It was a very large plate. It was 4 tacos are included. It's blackened fresh fish with flour tortilla, black beans, corn salsa, and lettuce, served with a chipotle cream sauce with cilantro lime rice for $18.99. And they're really, really good. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish all 4 because it's a lot of food, but they're really good. It's like I like blackened fish because it's like the good balance of like having some kick to it, but not like my mouth is on fire. So it gives it that flavor. The avocado in it, gives it another little bump of flavor. Yeah, these are really good. I would 100% get these again. If I were a little less hungry, I would even say that you could share this between 2 people. Maybe this and an appetizer would really fill you up. It's a lot of food. You're getting 4 tacos. So yeah, I thought this was fantastic. I thought it was very good. So yeah, I'll be coming here again and I'll be ordering this again.
Okay, I had the salmon Caesar salad. I don't know, hand me the menu. You can get it with salmon or chicken. I got salmon, and it was really good grilled salmon, had the grill marks on it and everything. It's $13.49 without any meat, and then $3.99 for chicken, or plus $5.99 for the salmon. It was really good. I mean, just like a standard Caesar salad, but it was really filling, and the salmon was the best part. It didn't come with a ton of salmon, maybe like 4 ounces, but it filled me up, and it was good.
All right, so I got the Habanero Chicken. This is a grilled chicken it's actually 2 pieces of grilled chicken with sweet and spicy habanero glaze, topped with pico de gallo, avocado, cilantro, served with seasonal vegetables, and cilantro lime rice for $17.99. So the first thing I want to say about this is price per value was definitely worth it. The 2 pieces of chicken, the rice, and the vegetables. It's got a nice plate of different choices here for $18. I definitely say that it's worth $18. However, the vegetables kind of not that great. The vegetables are kind of like something I would make at home, and then the chicken is something that I'd expect at like a pub type restaurant, like we're in. With that also being said, I thought the chicken was really good. It was nice and tender. The sauce was the level of spicy that I like when you get something like a habanero sauce. But if spicy's not your thing, this wouldn't be your thing. This is spicy, but for me, good level of spicy. And a little bit of sweet in there too, so that's a plus. Again, the pico de gallo, just like we had in the appetizers, was a very fresh pico de gallo. And I really enjoyed that cilantro lime rice with the chicken. The only thing I would say on this is I really wasn't thrilled by the veggies, but that's a small note considering I like the chicken so much.
Okay, so we have just finished our meal here at Big River Grill, and I'm going to tell you, for me, the highlight of this meal was Amy, our server. I'm not often taken with servers. I mean, they're usually good, On occasion, you get one that has an attitude, but every rarely so often. I mean, think about the number of dining reviews that I do. How many times have you seen me pull a server over and say hello, because that's how good she was. Really and truly, when you come here, ask for her. Her name's Amy from Scotland. She was incredible. She had a really big tip because she was just awesome. So even though my steak wasn't that great, they were absolutely willing to take it off, and I explained to them I can't do that because I'm doing this and I don't get anything for free if I'm going to talk about it. So but they were more than willing to make it right. So no harm, no foul there. But Steve, you enjoyed it?
Yeah, that was really good. I think, like Pete said, the server was excellent. My fish tacos were really good. The only thing I would say that I didn't love about the place is they were kind of like high top tables with tall chairs, but they're all.
That's on that side. It's like that. On this side, they're like normal tables.
Okay. Well, on the side that we were on, these are big plates and small tables, and it just kind of felt really, really crammed. But the food was good, the service was good, so I kind of looked past that pretty quickly.
Michaela?
I liked it. It was good. Amy was fantastic. My salad was really good. Something to note, they don't take reservations. So if you're trying to book this on My Disney Experience, you can't. Just a walk-up option, which is really nice, especially on the Boardwalk, because it's very rare you can get anything to just walk up at Disney. So.
And I've rarely ever had a problem getting a table. What about you, Fiasco?
Yeah, so I've tried 3 different things here. We got the nachos, we got the crab dip, and I got my Habanero Chicken. Nothing was bad. At the same time, nothing was like amazing. But would I come back here again?
Pub food.
Yeah, it's pub food. And would I come back here again? Yes. And like Michaela was just saying, if you were having a hard time finding a reservation, you might be able to get in here. And I would definitely come back here again. The price per value was great, and the food was decent. So.
Yeah, in total for the 4 of us with the appetizers and the main course, using my Tables in Wonderland discount, which includes a gratuity, $123 for the 4 of us. So, about $30 a piece. Not bad for lunch. I mean, it's Disney. But yeah, no, I eat here all the time. I really like it here. It's not gourmet. Anything, it's good comfort food. It's fun, great atmosphere. So that'll do it, folks. Let's give a scale, 1 to 10, Steve.
I'm going to say, with the server, an 8.5.
Michaela?
Like a 7 or an 8.
I'd put it at a 7, but then the service bumps it to an 8.
And for me, food, based on my steak, 6.5, but they get a solid 2 points for Amy, so that bumps it up to an 8.5, which kind of puts it in the realm of must-do for me. Anything above an 8 is a must-do. So if you can get Amy as your server, this is a must-do. So that, folks, is going to do it for this week's episode of the Disney Dining Show. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again next week.